Hey, what's up, guys? It's Blake from Top Dog Digital, and what I want to talk about in this video is getting referrals from your clients. One of the most powerful things that you can do for your business is get referrals. And I actually need to do a better job of this myself. I've been meaning to talk with my clients and ask them if they have anybody that they can refer to us that's outside of their area, of course, because we do have exclusivity. But in your case, that's not necessarily going to be an issue. So you guys should be talking to the people that you're working with, especially that you have a great experience with, that's willing to give you a 5-star review and so happy with your service. You guys need to give them an opportunity to talk about you. All right? There's a few different ways that you can do that. You can incentivize it, right? So you could give them a small amount off on their service that day if they're willing to recommend a friend or family member. You could do it through social media. And I want to talk about a few strategies that you guys can utilize for referrals, because I think it's a very underutilized but important revenue stream, especially with these people who are happy with your service and willing to put the word out there for you. You want to take advantage of that. You worked hard for that, to give them that level of customer service that they're willing to put your name out there and kind of risk their own reputation for you because they believe that highly in you. So, number one, you'll be looking out for the right people for this. Not every single person is going to be ideal to ask for referrals, all right? Most will be. There'll be a few that you probably know probably aren't the best bet. Maybe they were haggling you on price, and you don't want to deal with a friend or family member who's similar to them that will haggle you on price as well. But in most instances, you'll want to get a referral. One of the ways that you could do this is simply ask, right? Let's just cut to the chase. Ask them if they have a friend or family member that they know of, or a neighbor in need of junk removal that could use the same service that you provided them today. You could also use social media. So with social media, this is a tool that I know a few junk removal companies have used to make a lot of extra money. Is you could either offer an incentive, which will probably work best. So let's say maybe $10 off on their service today, $15, $20, something along those lines. And what you'll do is you'll put together a very simple script for your employees or yourself if you're the one doing the work. And you'll ask them, hey, thank you for doing business with us today. It was really a pleasure, helping you with your removal. If you had an enjoyable experience with us today, I would really love if you would let your friends and family know about us, because it helps us grow our business and get in front of more people to provide the same level of service to them. Would you be open to tagging our Facebook page and making a post on your personal feed so that your friends and family can see it? And as long as you show me that post, I'd be happily willing to give you $15 off on today's service, or $10 off. All right. And something like this is a referral-based strategy that can work really well because it's free engagement on Facebook, which is probably going to be your best source for this, I would imagine. So it's free organic reach on Facebook that's going directly to the people that interact with them the most. Because on your Facebook feed, the first people who see a post from you are always going to be the people who comment, like, or share your post the most, which means you're much more likely to have their post get in front of their closest friends and family members, which is very important. Here's why. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. So if there is someone screaming your name from the rooftops of how great of a service you provided, with a great picture maybe attached of you next to the truck with them, everybody smiling and happy, maybe a before and after. Doesn't even have to be a picture. Maybe it's just a post. I think a picture would be helpful. That's probably like the next level to the strategy. But when you have someone like that talking about you highly, the people who are close to them are going to listen because they trust their opinion of their friend or family member. And if they're looking for junk removal, they want to work with somebody that they feel like they know, like, and trust. So now you have instantly positioned yourself as the go-to brand for that because you've checked off some of those boxes and they actually know of someone who is close to them who enjoyed your service. So now they're going to be so much more likely to come to you for that service instead of someone else. All right. And it's basically damn near free branding at that point. You know, even if you incentivize them, what, $10 off of a service, guys? $15? What if that post gets in front of 5 people on their feed that want to do business with you? Easily paid for itself and then some. And when you could build a process like this, because you should build some sort of process with it, to where you're not just doing this once, but maybe you're doing this a couple times a day. Maybe 3 of the customers you service that day, or 4, or 2, whatever the case may be, are doing this. So now you have multiple posts from different people working for you with that small incentive. So that's another referral-based option that I know of a few junk removal companies and clients of mine have used that has worked really well. All right, so that's something I would look into, or simply just ask. You know, hey, I would love if you had a friend or family member that you think is a fit for this service that we could provide the service to. And one key tip that I'll give you guys when it comes to referrals, and I do this myself, usually if you ask someone for a referral or one, ironically enough, they typically will kind of look and they're not able to really figure out who to refer you to. Like they'll come up with a blank answer. It's like, I don't have anybody to refer you to. I've found that actually if you ask for more referrals, that they typically find one. So for instance, if you pose the question as, do you have anybody that you could refer us to? You might get a response of, I can't really think of anybody, to be honest. However, if you ask for a referral and you say, hey, I would love to get in front of anybody in your family or friends network that could use our service the same way that you used it today. Do you have like 3 or 4 people that you could refer us to that we might be of service to with junk removal? And usually if you ask for 2, 3, or 4, you're a lot more likely to get that 1 or 2 than you are if you just ask, hey, do you have anybody that you can refer to? So that's a tip that might be useful for you guys. It might actually help you get a little bit more referrals instead of someone just coming up with empty-handed with no referrals. I use that a lot myself. So I hope this helps you guys. You know, this could be something that I think if you are willing to make sure that your employees or yourself are asking for these referrals, this is huge for your business. This could really be something that at a low cost, or free if you're not adding any incentives, but definitely a low cost could get you in front of a lot more people and a lot more business in the right way. So get creative, think a little outside the box, use this for what it's worth. And if it sounds good to you, apply it to your business, and I hope it helps you guys. Outside of that, that's all I got for today. It's a pleasure as always. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to me. I really want to keep providing solid value to you guys. And let me know in the comments if there's anything that you have in mind that I can address that I could be of assistance to for you guys. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day and got some value out of the video. Thanks.